Hi guys, so a raw canvas, it's Tony, how are you? So I did one video that's going to be featured this week, and it's going to be kind of wrapping up my vending experience from last week. I have another vending thing and I'm anticipating some success. Hopefully the weather keeps up as well, because that's the thing. But yeah, this video is going to be me talking about the new collection. So I started working on new pieces, and I showed that in the last week's videos. So I started a new collection. I am going to anticipate doing that, finishing that up. I started using the origami with the, I forget the lady's name, but the newest origami papers. I started using those, and I made a few magnets and little mini canvases, things like that. I got new signage, printed it out, put it in nice frames, so now it looks really good. I kind of got rid of the stuff that looks like, let me show you. It looks like this kind of things, like chalkboard type things. I got rid of these. These are really cheap things from the dollar store, and that works for some people, but my brand, I don't think, really thrives with that. I started using a lot of acrylic. I got my color scheme down that I want to do. I used to use this to hold my stuff. I just, it was a lot of mishmash kind of deal. Just whatever could come together. Whatever could come together to make this table is what I did. I had the plastic, what's it called? The plastic tablecloths. I got a fabric one. I got some actual, show you, some actual good fitting. I got some actual things. I updated what it looked like before, so it didn't look like this before. I changed the fonts. I put the spiral on there, and I just, made this anticipating that, the prices that I wanted for my items. They just look way better in there. And I'm gonna show you the previous stuff. Hold on. Sorry about that. I had to go and get the stuff. Anyway, so this is the old signage that I have in here, and I don't mind the thing that I'm holding it in. I don't mind the thing that I'm, So this is kind of the old signage and stuff like that. Again, I am okay with this, how this looks, right? I'm okay with how it looks. In terms of it being in this clear thing and it's standing up like this, I just feel like the signage was very confusing. People were very, I think people were looking and they were trying to figure out what the price was, because I have 2x2 $3 or 2 for $5. You know what I'm saying? It's too complicated. This looks like a math equation up at the top. It looks like a math equation. It doesn't look so, turn this way so that blue's not there. It looks just very complicated, and I didn't want to deter people. I do like these acrylic things. The only thing is, these are also from the dollar store, and they're an 8x10, which is kind of more like framing photos. And I didn't really get that at first, because I'm used to printer paper in the US is 8.5 inches by 11 inches. Yeah. And 8x10, that's not printer paper, so I would have to trim it down, and then it looks kind of weird. I did the same thing for the other stuff, but it just looks way better. So now I have frames that I bought. This is what it looks like now, and I did all this on Canva. The next step is to take the spiritual off, because I think that's throwing people off as well. I do tarot readings, but I feel like it looks a lot cleaner. It looks a lot better. And I decided to make plate things for, even my 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 payment options. Looks better. They're like in frames and stuff like that. I clearly have the price of the things, and I put the price of different items in different frames because I wanted to do that. I transformed this from acrylic. I need to wash this off and take this. It was discounted because this little piece right here is kind of, you know, but if you don't have a lot of stuff in there, do that. I'm going to put prints in there eventually, but for this past vending, I used this to create like hierarchy and like put my art on here and stuff like that. So I use it like that, and then I invested in these acrylic kind of things. So the whole point is you would put like, you would do like that, and it would hold it like that, and you can adjust the track to as far back as you needed it to be, and that's how it is. So you could set like several of these on the table display, and then I just got these little containers to put in the thing, to put the really small canvases in there. I have the hanging thing, it's like pink or whatever. Obviously pink is like one of the colors that I have with the like brand, but I have like a hanging it's like a hanging thing where you could put little it's like used in schools, like phones or something like that. Anyway, I use my art and stuff like that for that. I want to use it in that capacity. And I was looking at Amazon and some more things that I want to do, because I'm really in the space of like making my table as inviting as possible. I kind of am transitioning to like acrylic kind of things, and I just want to make sure that that it looks nice. I think I'm in a better spot now. You know, it's still kind of an investment to have like all of these things, to buy all these things, but I feel like it makes more sense, and so I may just have acrylic for everything, and then like all the wooden kind of stuff, just kind of get rid of it, because it just doesn't, I don't really think it fits anymore. So that's kind of where I've been moving to and going and stuff like that. So I'm really proud of upgrading those things, and it was really quick upgrades. I didn't need a lot to upgrade it, you know what I'm saying? It does take money to invest in your work, and it takes money to invest in your art. It is like, takes money to make money. It really, you can't go into this not having money at all. Like you have to have money. So I'm really big on, like, I don't right now have like a full-time. I'm a student, but I am transitioning out of that and getting into full-time work, and that will be used to funnel this, because I really do want to go full force with this. So yeah, these are the little upgrades that I had. I probably also will upgrade from these at some point as well. I might get the really long ones and just have them like, you know, like that, instead of the really small ones. Might just have the long ones, because these are like those little containers that you use in your drawers, you know, for socks or jewelry or something like that. So I'll probably get the really long ones, and I'll probably also get another one of these to hold things. But I'm really proud of updating this, at least. These frames were like this was a 5-pack at Hobby Lobby for like $5.99, and then the black ones that I got for the larger things were also, I think they were like $20 for like 4 of them or something like that. Like they were relatively cheap, I think, too. So little upgrades. You don't need to upgrade everything all at once. Little upgrades. And I think that as you do that, you'll be fine. So that's about it. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. I guess I'll do another video talking about actually the thesis and making another art collection, because this turned out to be showing you my upgrades and stuff like that. And I've upgraded my table as well. So like I said, the tablecloth is, you know, actual fabric-y kind of tablecloth, you know, polyester, but like an actual tablecloth as opposed to like the plasticky kind of dollar store ones that make all the sound and they blowing in the wind and they're not that good. Got those, and yeah, I'm just kind of grateful that I'm upgrading little by little by little, you know. So thank you for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.